Hello students, today we are going to start the exercise 5.4. Exercise 5.4. Look at the page number 131. Page number 131. First question, find the quotients and the remainders. Find the quotients and remainders without doing long division. Without doing long division, how we can get the quotient and the remainder? So let's see. Without doing the long division. First question, 405 divided by 10. 405 divided by 10, and we have to not solve the long division. Without solving the long division, we have to find the quotient and the remainder. It means this is the short trick to find the quotient and remainder. हमको क्विकली जो है quotient और remainder फाइंड करना है, हमको लॉन्ग डिविजन नहीं करना है. So that is a dividend and it is a divisor. Okay, first number is a dividend and second number is a divisor. So in a divisor, which number is there as a divisor? 10. How many 0 in 10? How many 0? 1 0. 1 0. So according to 0, we get the quotient and remainder. Okay, यहाँ पे डिवाइजर में जितने भी 0 होंगे उसके अकॉर्डिंग जो है हम बिना डिवाइड किए, विदाउट लॉन्ग डिवीजन, वी गेट द क्वोशिएंट एंड रिमाइंडर. So first we see 405 divided by 10, and how many 0 in 10? Only 1 0. So according to 0, from the back side we take the 1 digit. Because of here is 1 0, that is why we take the 1 digit from the ones place. Ones place से हम एक एक डिजिट लेते जाएंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू नंबर ऑफ 0. यहाँ पर जितने भी 0 होंगे उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम यहाँ से डिजिट्स लेंगे. Okay, so because of there is a 1 0 in 10, that is why we take only one digit, 5. So actually we have to find the quotient and the remainder. Okay, so quotient and remainder. Okay, so quotient, first we write the remainder. Because of there is only 1 0, that is why we take the 1 digit from the ones place, 5, that is the remainder, and all other the remaining digits are as a quotient. Okay, because of there is a number 405. हम सबसे पहले डिवाइजर में देखेंगे कि 1 के साथ कितने 0 हैं. Because of there is only 1 0, that is why we take the 1 digit from the ones place, that is a remainder, and other all digits which those are left, we write as a quotient. So quotient is equal to 40 and remainder is equal to 5 without long division. Now question number 2, 6781 divided by 10. In that case we have not solved the long division. Without solving the long division, we have to directly find out the quotient and remainder. Okay, so 6781 divided by 10. How many 0 in 10? Only 1 0. That is why we take the 1 digit from the ones place. Okay, so it is a remainder. So remainder is equal to 1 and quotient is equal to 678. 678 is a quotient and remainder is 1. Now question number 3, 42567 divided by 10. In that case also only 1 0 with the 10. That is why once again we take only 1 digit from the ones place. हमको हमेशा जो डिजिट्स लेना होता है वो वंस प्लेस से ही लेते हैं हम. ओके, सो quotient is equal to quotient is 425 6 and remainder is 7 only. Okay, are you understood how to solve the how to find out the quotient and the remainder without solving the long division? हमको लॉन्ग डिवीज़न यहाँ सॉल्व नहीं करना है. अच्छा, हम हमारा आंसर यहाँ पर चेक कर सकते हैं. ओके, अभी हमने ये लिखा है पर ये हमारा आंसर सही है या नहीं. सो वी कैन चेक बाय यूजिंग द लॉन्ग डिवीज़न बट एज ए रफ वर्क. ओके, आपको यहाँ पे लॉन्ग डिवीज़न शो नहीं करना है बिकॉज आई क्लियरली गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन दैट विदाउट डूइंग द लॉन्ग डिवीज़न. So 405 divided by 10. 10 4s are 40. Bring down the next digit, that is a 5 is not possible divided by 10, that is why I put the 0. So now what is the quotient? Quotient is 40 and remainder is 5. So just like we can check our answer by using the long division but in the rough work only. Okay, we have to not show the long division here. Understood? So question number 4, homework. Just like the other questions. Question number 4. 4 is the homework. Now question number 5. 513 divided by 100. Now in the previous question was there only 1 0 with 10. Okay, 10 में केवल 1 0 था, but now divided by 100. So how many 0 are there? 2 0. That is why we take how many digits from the ones place? How many digits we take? 2 digits. Ones and tens. 2 digits we take because of the 2 0 in 100. Why? Because of the 2 0 in 100. That is why we take the 2 digit. Okay, so quotient is only 5 and the remainder is 30. Are you getting? It means because of there is 2 0 in 100, that is why we take the 2 digit from the ones place, ones and tens. क्योंकि यहाँ पर 2 0 है, that is why हम यहाँ से 2 digit को ले रहे हैं और उसको हम रिमाइंडर में रख रहे हैं. Okay? So 2 digits we take and that is as a remainder, and other all remaining digits we write as a quotient. Just like in question number 6, 3075 divided by 100. Once again 2 0 in 100. So 75 is the remainder and other all remaining digits as a quotient. Then question number 7. Question number 7. 4 times 9 divided by 100. 2 0 in 100, that is why 2 digit we taking from ones and tens 2 plus. So 99 is a remainder and this side 99 remaining, that is as a quotient. Okay. Question number 8, homework question. Then question number 9. Question number 9, 59456 divided by 1000. Now divided by 1000. Yes. Now how many 0 in 1000? 3 0. That is why in this case we take how many digits? 3 digits from ones place. Ones, tens, 100. 3 digits we taking because of the 3 0 in 1000. 1000 में कितने 0 हैं? 3 0. That is why we taking the 3 digits from the ones place. That is the remainder 4 5 6 and other all remaining digits as a quotient. So 59 left there. 59 left, that is a quotient. Then next one, Question number 10. Question number 10. 5 times 9 divided by 1000. 30, that is why we take the 3 digits. It is a remainder. Don't write this digit as a quotient by mistake. No, keep in your mind that because of there is a 30, so we taking the 3 digit from the ones place. It is a remainder. ये remainder में जाएगा, quotient में नहीं जाएगा. Okay, so keep in your mind. Don't forget it. So 30, that is why we take 3 digits from the ones place. 999, that is a remainder, and other remaining digits has a quotient. Okay, so just like we have to solve, we have to find out the quotient and the remainder without solving the long division. आपको long division solve किए बिना, this is the short trick to easily we can find the quotient and the remainder faster. Okay. And so question number 11 and 12 homework question. Now question number B. Solve these word problems. Solve these word problems. What is the first question? Question number B. Solve these word problems. Question number 1. There are 1199 balls in 7 boxes. If each box can hold equal number of balls, how many balls will be there in each box and how many balls will be left out? Because of this full chapter is depend on the divides. So definitely in this question also we do the divide, but you have to think about what is asking in the question. Okay, so there are 1199 balls in 7 boxes, means total number of balls 1199. Question number 1, solution. Solution, there are, so first we write total number of balls. What is the total number of balls? 1199. Okay, and number of boxes? Number of boxes is equal to 7. It's the total number of balls 1199 and number of boxes 7. How many boxes? 7 boxes. And each box can hold equal number of balls. Each box can hold equal number of balls. So how many balls will be there in each box? हर एक box में कितनी balls आएगी ऐसा पूछ रहे हैं. That is why 1199 divided by 7. So first we write the table of 7. Yes, first number if 1 is not possible, then we take the 2 digit 11. Yes, how many time? 1 time. 4, put down the next digit, number is become 49. 7 sevens are 49. Bring down the next digit, that is a 9. 7 ones are 7. So remainder 2. Okay. Yes, divide is done. So 171 is a quotient and 2 is a remainder. Now what is the asking question? How many balls will be there in each box? How many balls? 171 balls in each box. So, and how many balls will be left out? That is the remainder. So 2 balls will be left out. Okay. So we have to write as answer, there are 171 balls in each box. They are asking the 2 questions. Okay. One answer is this and another one answer, how many balls will be left out? So there are 2 balls will be left out. Okay. So this type we have to solve the word sum. Then question number 2. Question number 2. What is the question number 2? 6066 students participated in a quiz competition. How many number of students? 6066. And 6 students formed a team. So how many teams were there? Question number 2. Solution. First we write the total number of students participated in a quiz competition. How many number of students participated in quiz competition? Participated is equal to number of students participated is equal to 6066 and 6 students formed a team. How many students? Number of students formed a team is equal to 6. So what is asking there? How many teams were there? So number of teams is equal to 6066 divided by 6. First we divide 6 ones are 6. Bring down the next digit, that is a 0. It is not possible divided by 6. So put down the 0 as a quotient. Bring down the next digit. 6 ones are 6. Bring down the next digit, that is also 6. 6 ones are 6. That is a no remainder. Okay. It is a quotient. So what is the quotient? 1011 and no remainder is there. And what is asking there? How many teams were there? So there are 1011 teams. There are 1011 teams. Okay, in a quiz competition. Understood how to solve the second number question? Then next question number 3rd. Question number 3rd. 4125 pencils are packed equally in 33 packets. How many pencils are there? 4125 pencils. And how many packets are there? 33 packets. How many packets? 33 packets. So how many pencils will be there in each packet? Question number 3. First we write the total number of pencils. Total number of pencils is equal to 4125, and number of packets is equal to 33. So how many pencils will be there in each packet? How many pencils will be in each packet? Therefore, first we divide 4125 divided by 33. Make the table of 33. 2s are 41 is 66 is greater than 41, so only ones are 33. 9 0. Next digit is 2. Bring down the next digit 2. Numbers become 92. So 2s are 66. Bring down the next digit. Numbers become 165. Yes. How many times? 165? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5s are 165. Okay. So what is asking? How many pencils will be there in each packet? How many pencils will be there in each packet? 125. Okay. That's our answer. So we write as an answer, there are 125 pencils will be in each packet. Each packet. Okay. So this time we have to solve the word sum. One more question is there. Question number 4. There are 10,140 flags. How many flags are there? 10,140 flags. If equal number of flags are given to 45 schools. So how many flags will be each school get? हर एक स्कूल कितने फ्लैग रिसीव करेगा? एंड हाउ मेनी फ्लैग्स विल बी लेफ्ट आउट, और कितने फ्लैग्स बच जाएंगे? First, it is the first step that we have to try to understand what is given in the question actually. Okay, first we have try to understand. If you not understand in one time, read the question again and again, 2 times, 3 times, then start solving the question. Okay. Question number 4. First we write the total number of flags and also try to make this small sentence by yourself. Question number 4. Total number of flags. Total number of flags is equal to 10,140. Total number of flags is equal to 10,140. And if equal number of flags are given to 45 school, so number of school is equal to 45. Number of schools is equal to 45. So how many flags will be each school get? How many flags will be each school get? हर एक स्कूल को कितने flags मिलेंगे? Therefore, first we find out divide. Okay. by 45. Make the table of 45 twos are. Bring down the next digit, number is 114. Increase the table of 45. It is a greater than this one, that is why 2 times 90. Bring down the next digit, that is a 0, number become 240. Increase the table of 45. How many times? 225, and 270 is more than 240, that is why we take only up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we take the 225. How many times? 5 times. Okay, so quotient is equal to 225 and the remainder is 515. In that question also asking two answers. First, how many flags will be each school get? So how many flags will be get each school? 225. Okay, so each school get, that's one answer. I am writing the answer here. Each school get 225 flags. That's the first answer. How many flags each school get? So 225 flags get by each school. Each school get 225 flags. And second, how many flags will be left out? कितने flags बच रहे, शेष बच रहे? So remainder means 15 flags will be left out. Okay, so this type we have to solve the word problems step by step. Okay, and finally also we have to write the answer. Understood? So this full exercise one time again you solve in the rough copy, because of maths is only just depend on the practice. Okay, so do the practice more and more and more. Okay, every day at least 10 question, 15 question every day you solve in rough copy. Without practice we cannot solve the mathematics. Okay, so try to practice. And our this exercise is finished. Exercise 5.4 is finished. Okay, thank you so much.